Okay, so for the rapid prototyping, I interviewed my dad. The problem that he struggled with is just drinking enough water throughout the day. So the prototype that I came up with is an electronic water bottle. And it would be like a stainless steel, that can keep your water cold for 24 hours kind of water bottle. But there would be like a clear section in the middle where you could see how much water is left in the bottle. And then on one side is the times, which is basically like your goals. So by 8 a.m., this much water is in your jug. By noon, you want to be down to here. By 6 p.m., you want to be down to here. And then on this side would just be the fluid ounces. And it's electronic, and what I think the cool thing about the water bottle would be is that it can like remind you to drink water, and it would remind you out loud. So I would say I would pair it with like an app, and on the app you can set it to how often you want the water bottle to remind you to drink, so every 30 minutes or every hour or what have you. And it reminds you out loud, but it also has a light that alerts you. So let's say you're a kindergarten teacher and your water bottle is on your desk, but you have a ton of little kids running around and talking, and the chances of you hearing it remind you are very slim. But every hour when it reminds you, this light also comes on. And so let's say you don't hear it right away, but the next time you do get to your desk and you see the light is on, you're like, oh, okay, I need to drink my water. And then, so once you take the top off, the light will go off and kind of reset, and then you put it back on, and it'll still be on that hour timer. So I thought that was cool, and I named it Drink More and Score. So I don't know if any of you have heard of those like walking apps, and they basically pay you in a sense to just walk and exercise. So you log, I'm not sure if you like log your hours or it's hooked up to like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch, and that goes into the system, and after you've walked a certain amount of miles in a certain amount of time, like let's say 100 miles in a week or something like that, it will reward you with like a gift card or something, kind of like the those grocery shopping apps that reward you after you've used it a certain amount of times. So it'll be the same kind of thing. You could get like $5 gift cards, $10 gift cards, depending on how consistent you are with drinking your water. So yeah, the feedback I received was pretty much all positive feedback because it was my dad. So your parents support you in everything you do, so he thought it was cool. But I'm sure there is, a lot that could go into it, especially with having an app attached to it, because I know creating apps take a lot of time. But what I learned about the value of rapid prototyping is, one, it's not as easy. Actually, I didn't really think it was easy to begin with. I really didn't know what I was going to do and how I was going to go about it. But I think you can just learn a lot about yourself during the process and really what you're capable of if you just kind of think outside the box and just go for it. So yeah, that's my discussion on rapid prototyping for the week.